Yo guys, me for here, and today we're going to be talking about how to qualify for Duo DreamHack December. It's a pretty crazy one because we got all three DreamHacks of the three major regions. We got NA West, NA East, and EU. And if you want to know about the prize pools and placements, I'll be linking a video down below. It's a video just on that, but this video is going to be on how to qualify. Also, if you don't really trust me with anything I say, I'll be putting a screenshot on the screen right now. I ended up placing around 280th last DreamHack. I was 5.1 kill off qualifying for DreamHack, which is really annoying actually. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about is make sure you have good chemistry with you and your team, or you and your teammate, because it's duos. Make sure you're on the same page. You gotta make sure you listen to your duo. You can trust him on comms and all that. You wanna make sure if your duo always calls out low mats and he is like cap, and he just doesn't want to share, then you might want to find someone else. The next thing is to make sure that you know how to W key, right? And we don't know what to do season. We don't know if there's gonna be shockwaves still or launch pads or anything. But whatever it is, I will be making a new video on it or watching it, or maybe you want to watch someone else's. And I will be linked down a video below to all the new additions and new ways to rotate. But so if you want, like, we don't know what it is, but say it was this season, you're gonna want to make sure if you want a W key, you gotta make sure you use your shockwaves with bouncers. Bouncer shockwave, use everything legitimately. And make sure you use everything to the best of your ability, because if you waste something, that could really mess you up later in the game. And the next one I'm going to be talking about here is make sure you have a path for Storm Surge once you qualify for the semifinals or once you're in a stacked game. My bad. Okay, so Storm Surge is like really important in these games, and that's what pretty much killed me and my team. That's literally what wiped me and my team, me and my duo for DreamHack. Hence we're 5 points off. It just wiped us because we didn't have a good Storm Surge route. You find a spot in edge zone or center zone on top of mountains, by rivers, anything where there's tons of surge, right? And then you gotta make sure you use all the items that are really good, like peppers, like I just used. Bouncers are really good. LMGs are really good. All that next season, I will talk about again. The guide. Make sure you know exactly what you're doing. Another one is gonna make sure you're getting refreshes endgame constantly, right? So endgame, it's a DreamHack's format. The DreamHack format is really kill heavy as well, right? It's not just placement heavy; it's really kill heavy as well. You're gonna make sure you're getting tons of kill points, and by getting kill points, the way to get kill points is by getting kills, obviously. So if you're endgame, you're in your duo, bring a tarp to zone, stay ahead. Have one player stay ahead, one other person spraying. If you get a guy weak, guy in the back of harp's gonna call out, he's weak, and then you and your duo start double spraying. And for DreamHack, I really only recommend to never play Scrims. Unless FNCS gets announced, never play Scrims. Because if looking at this, I'm gonna be completely honest, you don't need Scrims, right? You're only gonna have 1 or 2 stack games in the Olive Opens. Until you make semis, there's no point, right, to play Scrims. And you're gonna make sure you VOD review a lot too. VOD review the good players and your own gameplay. Alright, so another thing is gonna be making sure you have player roles and like who's gonna get items, right? So I've seen a lot of bad teams and a lot of teams that have split up. I'm freaking out. So a lot of teams that have split up or have really bad chemistry, and I've seen that they don't know what to do. Like, say they'll argue over who gets the pump, and you don't want to do that. If you have a good team, you're not gonna argue over who gets the pump, right? You're gonna make sure you know who's getting the pump, who's getting the spaz, who's getting the shockwaves, who's getting the big pots, who's carrying the medikits, who's carrying the benjyfishy, who gets all that. You're not gonna argue over it. You're gonna know it, and you're gonna have and if you want to have a full IGL, you can have a full IGL. It doesn't really matter though. And make sure you set a goal for yourself, right? And so if you're setting a goal for yourself, it might be qualifying for semis, it might be making finals, it might be placing top 5 in finals, depending on how good your team is, right? And if your team is really bad, right, they might be offensive, right? But maybe your team's not the greatest, right? And you haven't placed in any events before, you're not close to qualifying in anything, you haven't qualified for anything. Maybe your goal is just 200 points, right? Maybe you can only play an hour and a half, and you just want to reach 150 points, right? That's it. And then the next tournament, you just raise your goal and you're going to do way better. Also, this clip I just killed a leech, so get destroyed a leech. And yeah, that's really it. How to qualify for DreamHack, placements, and everything else will be linked down below. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, and see you guys in the next video. Peace. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and yeah, use critical not me for hashtag ad. And yeah, sorry for the low quality.